Hey guys, it's Travis Cronin, Entertainment Director at Us Weekly Magazine, and you are in the Kardashian Korner. Luckily, we are not alone here in the scary world that is the Kardashian Korner sometimes. We have the amazing Brandy Robidoux. Hello.
Hi, everyone.
Hello, and we got Nicholas Gonzalez here.
What's up, guys? How's everyone?
Well, we have a lot of news to get into today. The Kardashians always give us the drama this week, but this week was extra, extra, extra. Now, let's start off with Kim and Kanye's custody battle that's going on via Instagram. It is wild, wild, wild. Now, Kim and Kanye had called each other out back and forth on social media. Fans are wondering when it's going to stop. Kim has called Kanye out for, quote, constant attacks and public manipulation. He has shared several posts questioning their, quote, joint custody agreement and dragging the Kardashians for playing games with, quote, black men's lives. Now, Kanye called Kim out on Instagram for letting their 8-year-old daughter North have an account on TikTok, something he expressed his distaste for in an interview last month. Kanye said, "Since this is my first divorce, I need to know what I should do about my daughter being put on TikTok against my will," the caption read. Not sure that's in any of the law books yet, but I'm sure it's coming. Kim then responded and wrote back, "Kanye's constant attacks on me in interviews and on social media is actually more hurtful than any TikTok North might create," Kim Kardashian wrote, before going to call herself the, quote, main provider and caregiver of their 4 kids, North, Saint, Chicago, and Psalm. Kim said, "Divorce is difficult enough on our children, and Kanye's obsession with trying to control and manipulate our situation so negatively and publicly is only causing further pain for all." She went on by saying, "From the beginning, I have wanted nothing but a healthy and supportive co-parenting relationship because it's what's best for our children, and saddens me that Kanye continues to make it impossible every step of the way." Now, this is quite the battle between parents. Brandy, what are your thoughts on this? Kanye not wanting his daughter on TikTok, it being so public.
Wow. Well, Travis, I think this just keeps getting messier and messier, first of all. But I think it's not about whether or not Kanye wants North on TikTok. I think it's really his approach. If I was a parent, I would completely understand his perspective. But I think what's really going haywire here is just how he's approaching it, how he's blasting his opinion on social media, and really taking aim at North's mom here.
Yeah, it seems very targeted. Nick, what do you think of all this back and forth over North on TikTok?
I understand part of him and what he's trying to do and why he feels the way he's feeling. Like, the internet is a crazy place. There's a bunch of weirdos. I do agree with that sentiment. The only thing is, in the back of my head, I can't imagine that North has a phone with this on, especially with how Mason Disick had his troubles a couple months ago. And I think there was an incident with North where she accidentally went live and may have snuck it in her phone. But if her mom has parental settings and they're only doing it through Kim and Kim owns the account, I don't see a problem. Kanye literally posted probably one of the worst photos of Northwest that could ever exist. She's the most beautiful girl in the world. And you posted the most random still shot to make your claim. I've probably seen that photo more than I've ever seen any of North's TikToks, to be honest. So it's I don't know, you love not parading, but you have no issues with your daughter being kind of in the public eye to a certain extent. And I get it, you want to control her image, but I think his fear stems from the fact that she owns an account. People could be interacting with her, and I get that 100%. I don't think that's the case. And I don't think Kim would ever let her daughter run the account on her own, especially underage.
Yeah, well, it is Kim and North's shared TikTok account, so it seems like she has control over that. But Kanye and Kim have more that they fired back and forth on this week. Kanye fired back and he says, quote, "What do you mean by main provider? America saw you try to kidnap my daughter on her birthday by not providing me the address," referring to a dispute they had last month over their now 4-year-old Chicago's birthday party. Not long after, Kanye shared another post calling out Kim for not letting him take their children to his hometown, Chicago, a subject they previously clashed over, and that was was broadcast during Keeping Up with the Kardashian. Kanye said, "I want to bring my kids home to my hometown of Chicago to see my basketball team play for 7,000 people, and Kim is stopping that. How is this joint custody?" Addressing the subject once again over this weekend, Kanye wrote, "Yesterday, Kim accused me of putting a hit on her, so let me get this straight." And shortly after revealing he's been sent Kim's number, all of Kanye's posts concerning their feud were removed shortly after this page that had many fans thinking they have had attempts to resolve this issue and work on things behind the public eye. Now, Brandy, what do you think about this latest sort of back and forth between Kanye and Kim? She says that he took a hit out on her, accused her of kidnapping. I mean, we're getting into some serious allegations.
I mean, it's really spiraling out of control. I mean, it gives me hope a little bit that the posts are gone now, and maybe he's having, this moment where he's realizing just how out of line he is, and he's going to try to reel it in. But right now, it really seems to me like he's kind of living in the past. I mean, the birthday incident was a long time ago now, and he's still bringing that up. And I think he's really just finding any fuel to add to the fire he can, and any kind of armor he can put against Kim at this point, he's going to do that.
Yeah, Nick, what do you think about this hit being called, the birthday drama getting brought up again?
It's so bizarre to me because it's like, it wasn't at their house, like they're neighbors. So he can go home and just walk over if that's the case. So she didn't run this party. It was Kylie who ran the party. All he had to do was reach out to Kylie or Travis. He has their number. So I don't understand this. Unless they blocked him and someone had it, I don't know. It doesn't make any sense to me. Like, Kim had nothing to do with it. I think according to a report, she was at work when this party was happening. Like, so it's kind of ridiculous. The other thing too is this thing with Kanye and saying that, oh, she's accusing me of putting a hit on her or something like. He has this bizarre thing where he keeps using this reference where he has people thinking like, oh, Drake has got people wanting to put a hit on me. Jay-Z's got people wanting to put a hit at me. And then also on his Hollywood Unlocked interview, he kind of had like a very weird, vague threat at the end of it. Like, we can get things handled legally. And he stared at the camera, and I know he's not talking to me, and I'm looking, I'm like, I almost felt that. Like, yeah, it's getting, I don't know. The new Kardashian show is going to be insane, and that's all I know. Like, I hope some of this makes it in there. Not all of it has to make it in there, but a little bit would be great.
Some of it will definitely make it in there. Their new teaser just premiered on Hulu, so we will be hearing a lot more than that. And we hope Kanye will stop threatening to hire assassins to, pull up on the mother of his children and anyone else who gets in his way. Well, we have a source close to us that told us that Kim is stepped up her security for the kids, and that her and Kanye are speaking through third party to try to get this handled out of the public eye. So yes, all of this mess will likely be on the Hulu series, but hopefully we have seen the last of this for a while, because it's getting a little aggressive, and I'm worried for these kids who clearly have phones and can look up the drama between their parents.
Yeah.
Well, let's move on to some more stable Kardashian news. We have Kylie Jenner, who is 24 years old, who just gave birth to her second baby with rapper Travis Scott on February 2nd. She announced on Instagram on Sunday. Now, the caption was 2/2/22. Now, eagle-eyed fans noticed that in her at-home Vogue video that she posted 5 months before she gave birth, she had a necklace on that said 2222. Maybe it was her birth date. Maybe she had, induced labor, but she called the exact number. She posted on Instagram the news that they welcomed their second child for a black and white photo of the infant's hand. She also received the newborn arrived one after Stormi's birthday, which is really adorable. Kylie confirmed that she was pregnant with baby number 2 back in September in a 90-second Instagram video that ended with big sis Stormi kissing her mom's belly. Now, this is adorable. Apparently 2222 is angel numbers born on that day. So she had a little angel emoji, and fans think that this will be the new name of her baby boy. But we'll have to see. But isn't this nice to get some just great news coming out of the Kardashian Korner, Brandy?
It's definitely nice to see just some happy-go-lucky, drama-free news. Yeah, I'm really happy for her, and that's it is an angel number, and I love that number. Like, I'm always looking for angel numbers, so I was so excited to see that. And a lot of her friends in the comments are saying stuff like, "I can't wait to meet the little angel. The little angel has arrived." So I think they might be onto something that could be the baby's name.
Nick, are you happy for Kylie and Travis?
I'm super happy for them. Anytime there's a new Kardashian kid on the way, like, it's great news. Potential future, more, new content, but also, like, kids are a blessing no matter what. So it's great news.
Yeah, and the Kardashians make some cute kids. Well, maybe there'll be another one coming on the way for Pete Davidson and Kim Kardashian, because they have taken a very important step. Pete Davidson has referred to Kim as his girlfriend publicly for the first time. He was recently chatting with Kay Adams, the host of People's The TV Show, for his partnership with Hellman's Mayo for an upcoming Super Bowl commercial. The 28-year-old opened up about living his life in the spotlight. He says, "Well, I don't really have Instagram. I don't have Instagram or Twitter or any of that stuff. So most of my daily life is getting into cars and showing up to a set. Or if I'm off, I'm either with my friends and chill or with my girlfriend inside. So I don't do much," he said. He was, of course, referring to Kim Kardashian with the title of girlfriend. And I feel like this was a huge step for them. We were looking at them, sort of thought this was a fun rebound relationship, but he's using the capital G word. Brandy, what does this mean for their relationship?
I mean, it's a big deal. First of all, I think it's so ironic that he doesn't use social media and he's dating the biggest social media star in the world. I wonder how that works. But yeah, I mean, I think it's so sweet. They're still just the most surprising, unexpected couple for me. So the more serious they get, the more confused I am. But you know what? Maybe she needs something different in her life. So carry on.
Nick, do you think this means we'll be getting a new baby, a new wedding, or do you think it's still just for fun?
Ooh, I don't even want to throw that in the ether now until Kanye's like all settled and calm. Just the thought of that's going to, I don't know. But yeah, I'm happy for him. I'm happy for them. And it's good to see them actually kind of acknowledging it publicly. Like, yeah, we are a little bit more serious than, just us hanging around in pizza shops or whatever. I don't know if it was kind of funny to see him say it, because it's almost like as soon as he said it, he's like, "Oh man, that's going to open a can of worms." And then he had to just roll along with it. And he just kept referring to her as his girlfriend, like the rest of the interview, because he was like, I broke the seal. That's it. But yeah, I'm happy for them.
Yeah, well, hopefully this is getting better, and it's better for everyone other than Julia Fox, because Kanye was spotted out on Monday night partying with a Kim lookalike from the photos. It's sort of eerie how similar she looks to Kim Kardashian. She's clearly inspired by her. But Kendall Jenner and Travis Scott were also at this party, a good sign for Kanye being cool with the family now. There was a get-together for Kanye's, upcoming album Donda 2 at Nobu Malibu this past Monday, and Kendall and Travis Scott were there. Of course, Kylie was probably not there because she was too busy giving birth. And later on, they made their way to the Nice Guy in Los Angeles, where Kanye and Kendall and Travis continued partying with Kanye and this Kim lookalike. So glad to see that some of the family is back with Kanye, and there's no hard feelings. If Kendall and Travis can hang out with him with the Kim Kardashian lookalike, I think that's saying some pretty big steps forward. What do you guys think?
I think that's really interesting, because I know, like, if I had sisters, I'd want them to remain very loyal to me. So if I was pitted against, my ex-husband in the media, I would be like, what are you guys doing? Why are you hanging out with him 2 days after he said these awful things? I wonder if it created any kind of sister drama.
I know things are crazy. I don't think it created any drama. Maybe this was like a paid thing, or I don't know, maybe there's other reasons why they had to be there. And so it just happened. LA is a small place. Everyone's bumping into, each other, especially the Nice Guys, like one of the more popping, I guess, LA spots.
Well, speaking of Kardashian money changing your appearance, let's talk about Khloe Kardashian. It's nice that she doesn't have any issues with her ex-husband, Lamar Odom, as we're learning a lot this week, because he is on Celebrity Big Brother, and he has been making headlines for his comments about their past romance. He's one of the 11 house guests currently on season 3 of Celebrity Big Brother, and he is not holding back on his feelings for Kim Kardashian. But a source told us close to Lamar that Lamar didn't go on the show with the intention of it being a platform to talk about Khloe again. In fact, it's really about the opportunity to get him paid and back in the spotlight to grow his fan base. Noting that the source explains, noting that Khloe is not worried about what he will say because she's heard it all before from him. Now, just in case you forgot about Lamar and Khloe, who she called Lam Lam back when they were dating, they tied the knot in September 2009 after just 30 days of dating, and they split in 2013. But Khloe had to put their divorce on hold to 2015 to help Lamar navigate his recovery after being hospitalized for an overdose that occurred in the Bunny Ranch legal brothel in Nevada from mixing drugs with over-the-counter erectile dysfunction medication. Now, Lamar's quotes that he said about Khloe, he has said, when you take a vow under the Lord's eye, talking about his marriage to Khloe Kardashian, you expect to honor that vow, which I didn't. It kind of haunts me now that I didn't. Sometimes when I get the opportunity to talk about it, it's like therapy. I do miss her and the family dearly. Even just to the family, I'm sorry I let them down. They had so much faith in me and they gave me my own nickname, Lammy, and I would do anything to make it up to them. Now, this will not be the last we're gonna hear from Lamar on Khloe, but it sounds like really friendly exes, no bad blood here. It actually sort of makes me happy to hear Lammy, whatever you wanna call him, talk about Khloe this way. What do you think, Brandy? I know you were covering all of the Khloe Lamar stuff back in the day.
Oh, I sure was. You know, this really tugs at my heartstrings, Travis. I kind of have a soft spot for Lamar. I think he's been through a lot. He's trying his best. And I kind of feel the opposite about him that I feel about Tristan. I think that, you know, Lamar has had his downfalls, but he really does want the best for Khloe. Whereas Tristan can say that all day long, and he's never really proven it. So I think it's really sweet that, you know, they've been through too much. Lamar and Khloe will probably never be together romantically, but I think they can definitely support each other from the sidelines and from afar.
Was that a sports reference? I like it, Brandy, from the sidelines, the side of the court.
You know what? That wasn't intentional, but we'll pretend it was.
Okay, great. Nick, what do you think about this back and forth B12? Really just one way of Lamar talking to millions of people about Khloe.
I think Brandy hit it on the nail. Like, I think everything she said is correct. And I agree. It's easier to feel like it's easy to feel more for Lamar because he went through something a lot more complex and complicated than just saying, oh, there's a girl over there, I'm going to go talk to her and then maybe I'll hook up with her. Like this, he went through a huge battle with drug addiction. It's very difficult, like dealing with that. And then also he's bettering himself every day. He's obviously remorseful and it's hard to hate on that. It's not like this annoying, like, oh, I shouldn't have cheated on her, this and that. Like, not that Tristan has done that, but if Tristan were to do it, it's like, yeah, but you've done it multiple times and there was no real reason for it. Like, he went through something much more darker. And to see that he's, every day he's taking it one day at a time and bettering himself and he's just, there's just so much heart in there. You can see that he's not like just saying it for the cameras. He is saying it for the cameras, but there's something more empathetic. You feel more empathetic for him, I think, or sympathetic.
Yeah, it's touching to hear Lammy talk about all of this. And we had a source tell us that Khloe is ready to start dating again. The source told us this last week, that she is going through her DMs and sort of seeing what she likes and is open to the idea of again. And I think we can all agree, just stay away from basketball players because it has not worked out for you the 4 times before. So I really, nothing against basketball players, but not for my Khloe. Well, that is all the time we have today in the Kardashian Corner. What a news week, you guys. This is insane. There has been way more death threats than there have been in any Kardashian Korner episode before. And if there are more, we will be back next week. Thank you so much to Brandy and Nick for helping me unlock all of this craziness. Again, I'm Travis Cronin, and we will see you next week in the Kardashian Corner.
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.